This is a tweet from Shams Charania. The headline here is Isaiah Stewart. You see it there. He has a 7-game suspension. Miles Bridges with 4 games. Diabate 4 games. Jalen Duren 2 games. So that is the breakdown now of the suspensions. And Isaiah Stewart there, speaking of the Pistons at the top with 7 games, you'd have to assume because he's a multi-time offender here in terms of a fight and being ejected. But let's react to this now that the suspensions are officially in for that fight that we saw break out on Monday night in this game. Go ahead, Stephen A.
I completely agree with this. No doubt about it. Miles Bridges, threw a couple of punches, got to get the 4 games. Diabate, he was out of control, had to be restrained, imitating Isaiah Stewart from back in the day when he was chasing after LeBron James. Okay, so you had to give him his 4 games. All right, Durham instigated it, mushed him in the face. You got to give him the 2 games. What I'm most pleased about is Isaiah Stewart and that suspension. And here's the problem. Here's the issue. I actually like the brother. He's a rough rider. He's a physical dude. I respect the hell out of him. I think that if he could keep his temper under control and channel it to keeping him on the basketball court, I think he will be a pivotal piece for the Detroit Pistons. But every time there's the slightest scuffle, is this brother ready to swing on people? Is this brother he came off the bench. He was not in the game. And it's like, you're looking at it, you have teammates. It's 7 or 8 dudes. Nobody gets off the bench but him. Nobody. He's always ready to fight. And it's like, yo, bro, do you want to be a UFC fighter? Do you want to be a boxer? Or do you want to be a basketball player? Because every time you turn around, that brother is in the picture looking like he's ready to swing on people. It's like you got to reel him in. Because if I'm an opponent, guys, and I'll end it by saying this. If I'm an opponent of the Detroit Pistons, and I know that the combination of Duren and Stewart is formidable, obviously, and they're going to win basketball games for you. Oh, y'all, I'm instigating something with Isaiah Stewart because it ain't going to be tough. It ain't going to be tough to do. I'm playing with that dude's mind. I'm going right at him to coax him into doing something that's going to get him ejected and suspended because he will do it. He will allow it. He's got to get himself under control, and JB is a great coach, and the Pistons have proven they've got a great organization. They should be very proud of what they're doing. And I really, really like Stewart. I would want him on the Knicks. I'm not throwing shade on him. I like the guy. But you got to reel him in. On too many occasions, he's just out of control. He deserved that 7-game suspension.
Go ahead, Shanae.
So what I'm thinking about this is coming off the bench is absolutely unnecessary. That's a safety hazard. We never condone that. And we understand. I was reading the body language on the sidelines. It's like his teammates knew that he was probably going to do that because this is his role. No matter what, he's going to be that guy that protects his team. But still, in this circumstance, when you are number 1 in the East, at least you have a 6-game buffer in the loss column, 13 losses to 19 with the Celtics at the number 2 spot. Maybe you can hold on. I like this news coming in the middle of our conversation about MVP because this is a great opportunity. This is a great opportunity for Cade to really show what he can do. But it is a tough blow also for a squad that really needs to build experience in the regular season in order to, I heard you earlier, Stephen A, say, take down the Knicks. They feel like they can come out of the Eastern Conference. They can make it to the NBA Finals. Every game matters when you're pursuing an aspiration like that. And so when you make a mistake that egregious coming off the bench, that can cost your team as a solid role player, I do think this impact can actually be bigger than just one player missing 7 games. It can sort of derail a little bit of momentum, and that to me is the most costly.
This is incredibly soft for Stewart. Patrick Ewing took 1 step off the bench and got suspended for Game 6 of an NBA second-round series by Stern, and it cost him a second-round series against the Heat. 1 step. 1 step. He ran onto court and started and increased the scuffle, and he gets 7 games. That's ridiculous. Dave Stern somewhere is saying, Adam, show some. This is you can't. You got to. He's got to get 7 games is nothing in the NBA regular season. Ewing cost his team a playoff series, and he got a game, and it killed him. And he gets 7 games in the middle of February. That's absurd. He should have gotten 25 games for doing what he did. That was a joke.
Nah, that's ridiculous.
Oh, come on. Now, you stop it, Steve.
25 games. 25 games?
They lost
25? Come on,
lost
man. Dougie, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Oh, look at Ewing.
No, 25 games.
One step.
7 to 10. I agree with Shanae. 7 to 10. 25 games. Go ahead, Wendy. Dougie's crazy. Dougie's nuts.
If any of you thought anybody was getting more than this, you haven't been paying attention to NBA enforcement for the last 10 years. And I would say that the Hornets would suffer from losing some players here, but everybody behind them in the standings is tanking, so they'll be fine.
So Jalen Duren.
I want to say this real quick before we go.
Go ahead.
Before we go to break, I want to repeat myself in this regard. Ain't nobody rooting against Isaiah Stewart here. You understand what I'm saying? He's a valuable component to the Pistons. We're saying it to him because you gotta pay attention, Isaiah Stewart. They are going to target you because you lose your mind and you don't know how to control yourself. You're an easy target for an opposition come playoff time. If you're a coach and Detroit's front line is problematic for you, you send somebody out there to get him ejected. Easy. It ain't going to be hard because that's how easy he is to do that to. He's got to course correct and change some stuff with his temper. Otherwise, he's going to find himself booted out of a series at the most inopportune of times, like Doggy just highlighted, even though Doggy is utterly ridiculous.
No, I'm not.
With the 25-game suspension suggestion. Utterly ridiculous.
No, NBA All-Star Weekend is this weekend. Jalen Duren is an All-Star. He's suspended 2 games, as we just saw from Shams Charania. There's no news yet on how this will impact his All-Star status. We will assume he's eligible.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he'll play. He's eligible.
It's
and
not
he
even
will
that big of
serve.
a deal. They don't even care.
Okay, and those serve
For 2 when it comes to usage. So they're using him a lot, and he's producing, and he's got this team in a place that is considered shocking considering that they're without Jason Tatum. But Cade, the overall masterpiece that he's been able to do, to me has also deserved consideration in this conversation.
I can see Cunningham. Go ahead, Steve. I'll go quick, Steve.
No, go ahead.
First off, Wembanyama should not be on the list. He's only played 38, 39 games. I mean, you got to play 75 games. I know the rule says not, but to me, I got to play in the 70s before I give you the MVP. But I'm with you guys. I'm going to go Jalen. I'm with Perk too. I'm going Jalen Brown, and I'm going to give you this way. Vegas, before the year began, the Celtics were around 41 wins. They're 34-19. They're going to win over 50 games. So Vegas thought without Tatum, they'd be a 500 team. And they're going to go out there and they're going to win 50. And the big reason why is because of him. I mean, he has played really well. Offense, defense, I'll let you guys figure out the metrics. And Cunningham is a very good choice. You could take him too. But the Pistons are more than 41.5. I can see Cunningham, but I think Perk hit it right in the head. I'm shocked the Celtics have played so well without Tatum. I'll go Jalen Brown, Stevie.
It's a toss-up to me between Jalen Brown and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is so smooth, you damn near forget him half the time because of his greatness. I mean, it's just automatic. It's become automatic. The brother is averaging 31.8 points per game. He's shooting 55% from the field. For the best team in basketball, fresh off an NBA championship, a league MVP, and an NBA Finals MVP. The year before that, he was the runner-up for league MVP. He's averaged over 30, now going on his 4th consecutive year. It's just automatic. And he's your point guard running the show, plus he defends. The brother's special. It's just that simple. Where Jalen Brown comes in, the part where he's doing more with less matters. The fact that he's doing it without Jason Tatum really speaks volumes. But what should really resonate with all of us is the fact that he was a secondary option all of these years. That was ignored. He's been in like 6